And hello my beautiful social media. So I want to apologize first because I'm supposed to have made this video, one, a couple of days ago, and two, because it's been snowing recently, I kind of wanted to do like a whole outdoor kind of thing, but it just never happened. So here we are inside. So I wanted to do a second part of the Q&A, and I'm actually really happy about it today because basically I had a bit of a half day from work, so I'm like, I've got all this free time, so instead of like having to do it over the weekend, I'm doing it today. So I kind of want to get stuck in because I have these to go through. This is my list, plus some extras that have been asked today that I've still got stuck in my head, so they're coming too. But yeah, so I will say this is a long video. It will be over 10 minutes. So if you're watching this anywhere apart from YouTube, you can find the full thing on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, go and watch it. So, okay, so let me get stuck right in because we've got a lot to get through. So the first question is 100 denier opaque soon. I'm hoping so. I am hoping so. So a lot of people have been asking me recently, are you going to get this in? Are you going to get that in? And I've kind of sort of touched upon it before, I think in my last Q&A, and I've kind of sort of mentioned it on my social media now and again to say I would like to, but one, there's a lot of personal preference out there. Like I could easily stock 100 denier opaques, but there's only a few people who would purchase it. Not everybody's going to purchase it. So there's a lot of trial and error happening right now. I won't say trial and error, it's trialing happening right now. The prime example is I've just released 60 denier opaque hold-ups. I decided to do hold-ups instead of tights because I wanted something a little bit different, because I've already released 2 pairs of black tights as it is, one in 15 denier, one in 20 denier, and I kind of wanted to get a little bit, I wanted a different style basically in the collection for the time being, so that's why I opted for thicker denier hold-ups. And once again, there's very, very limited quantities, and I mean, you're talking 2 or 3 pairs in each size, and I've only done that because I wanted to see everyone's reaction to it, see obviously, you know, how it goes, because at the end of the day, some are going to sell better than others. So yeah, so for me, it's very much what works, what doesn't work, you know, what does work, but I need it in other like bigger sizing or smaller sizing and all that kind of thing. So put it this way, I'm still in a very early phase of the business yet. So this is why you probably won't see every single colour underneath the sun, every single like type of denier underneath the sun, every single style. It's just because, one, it's really, really hard to get hold of at the moment, and I kind of obviously spoke about it in the whole Brexit YouTube video, is because it's very, very hard to get across. Like, one, there's obviously fees and everything. 2, it takes a lot longer than what it would normally. You're talking at least about a month for things to come in, when normally it would take 3, maybe 4 days max. So I am facing a lot of little issues here and there at the moment, but obviously trying my best. So yeah, so in terms of the 100 denier opaque, I'm hoping at some point, it may not be soon, purely for that reason. Next question. Would you consider doing an interview type video with select followers, customers? I like this. And do you know what? I would consider it. Yeah, I actually would. It would be very, very nice to do. And I want to do it with, yeah, like select followers or my customers, because I know I'm not going to get any stupidity. And I say stupidity because when I've tried to do live videos before, you know, and people wanted to request to come on, they end up being, oh, there's some commotion going on outside, sorry if you heard honking then. Yeah, there seems to be nudity, there seems to be all sorts going on, so I completely stopped that because I was like, no, I'm not going to be doing that. So it'll be nice to actually, yeah, I mean, if you're happy to, I mean, whether you want to show your face or not, we'll figure out a way. But do you know what, actually, yeah, like it would be very nice to do. Whoever sent me that, I think I know who might have, but whoever sent me that question, could you get in touch? And even if it wasn't you, could you like get in touch and see if you would like to do so? Like I would obviously want to do it on video or something, just so I can post it on my YouTube and all my social media. And just, yeah, just to create a little bit of something, because I think it'll actually be really, really cool. But obviously in terms of if you don't want to show your face, we'll try and figure a way around it. But yeah, I'd be open to that. What was your inspiration to begin doing a blog? Okay, so I'm sure I answered this in my first Q&A, but I wanted to do a blog because when I was doing it on Instagram, when it first came about and doing my reviews on Instagram, there wasn't much I could write. And back in the day, you could only post one photo in one post. Now you can do up to 10 photos in one post. So because it was just one photo, one post, and I didn't want to put so many pictures of you know, the same pair up all the time, I decided to get myself a blogging platform, and that's where it just stemmed from there. And I love reviewing, and it can be any pair, cheap, high end, in betweens. I love doing that kind of thing, and it's just another way, like, just to get my thing across. It's just another platform. It's like, to me, it sounds a bit weird, but it's a bit like a diary. It's like, you know, just if you're writing a diary, like I feel like I don't write professionally on my blog. There's probably some spelling mistakes in there, even though if I do proofread it, there probably still will be some. But yeah, it's like, the way I write, I like to be like personal. I don't like to be professional. It's like I'm talking to you rather than, oh yeah, you're reading an article and, you know, da da da. So yeah, it's just my hosiery was my inspiration to write a blog. I just wanted to do something a little bit different. Will you marry me? I have no comment. Oh no, this is the perfect. You know the Kermit the Frog? Or like Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda is my favourite right now. So the question is, will you marry me? Yes, me. That's my response. Okay. I love your sense of style. Dressed up or casual. Who is your inspiration in fashion? First, thank you very much. I really like that compliment. And you know what? That's a very good question, because I don't actually have like a person. So I always dress depending on my mood. And most of you kind of see that on my social media. You'll see me dressed up girly girl. And I mean the most feminist kind of girl going. And then you'll see me dressed up quite punky, quite edgy, quite like, I don't think I've done goth type yet, but I dress depending on my mood. So, and I've always kind of been like that, really. I've had the days where it's like, yeah, killing it today, gonna be slaying. I'm gonna be overdressed for the sake of being overdressed today. Even if I'm just going into town to go get some shopping and come back, I'll be doing that. So yeah, so I don't feel like I've actually got a person. I like all styles, and I'm not one who follows trends at all. Like, something could be trending, I'll buy it in the sale and then wear it the year after, because why follow a trend when you can set your own? How did you come to have the nylons made? What was the process step by step? So everything's basically done in Europe, Italy to be precise. And I don't really have eyes over it. Like, I'm not actually physically there seeing everything, and it's not like they can video call me doing everything. So I can't really answer that question. How did you come by deciding to do reviews on hosiery and lingerie? It's just because I came across some really amazing pairs, and I also came across some really, really bad pairs. And it was like, I felt like the world needed to know. I felt like it wasn't just because, oh, I wanted to do it for the followers or likes, or do this whole like page for the sake of it. No, I did it genuinely because hosiery was a thing for me, like in terms of a fashion perspective. And when I was coming across bad pairs, I was like, oh my god, and people are buying this stuff, like they need to know, like, you know. And you know, because then I remember where I was buying it from was eBay, and when you see the reviews, they're always gleaming reviews. You never see a bad review, and if you wrote a bad review, they would take it off, or it would just not be there anymore. So I was like, no one's ever getting the true picture, or they're paying people to write amazing reviews, but it's such a bad product. So I was like, there needs to be some kind of genuine thing going on here, and that's where I kind of wanted to like step in. So yeah, so that's what kind of got me doing it, and it just became such a huge passion from there. So yeah, and lingerie the same as well. It's like, you know, especially for a female, or cross dresses, or whoever wears lingerie, basically. I'm not going to just target certain people. Whoever wears lingerie, you'll understand that you want to feel good. It's not about like looking sexy, it's about feeling good. It's about making sure it fits right. It's making sure you're wearing amazing quality, because I've worn some really bad pairs that make my skin itch, and I'm like, I can't be in this all day. So yeah, so for me it's pretty much the same thing, like how I review hosiery and stuff. It's basically the same for lingerie. People need to know, like, if they're good, if they're bad, you know. And it's, at the end of the day, it's just an opinion. My thing is always an opinion. People will agree, disagree, but yeah, it's, at least it's out there, so people can choose to listen or not listen. Can you wear your tights to bed, and are they nice to sleep in? I personally haven't done that. However, I know some people have, and I know one of my amazing followers, he's so cool, he did, and he really liked it. I think he bought the 20 denier sheer tights, and he goes, they're amazing. So yes, to your question, can you wear your tights to bed? Yes. And are they nice to sleep in? Yes. How could you be so kind with everyone? Oh, do you know what? I always find it's nice to be nice. Why be horrible? I don't understand. And that's something I truly believe in. It's one, you never know what a person is going through, ever. Even if they're smiling day in, day out, you don't know what their mind's like, and you don't know what they're facing on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, whatever. Like, you don't know what they're going through. So I always say it's nice to be nice. But obviously not everybody works like that. Keep up the awesome work. Thank you, Aisha. How does it make you feel when you're putting on, I think you're supposed to have said. So how does it make you feel when you're putting on one of your favorite hosiery pieces? Amazing. It feels nice, and I like it when it's really amazing quality. I'm just saying, mine's is really good quality. But yeah, like, I really like good quality pairs, and you can tell literally as soon as I do my scrunch and roll, before I even get them on, that's when I can tell I'm gonna like them, or oh no, I've got a bad feeling about this. So yeah, so I always say it makes me feel good. Love everything you do, Soni. We'll be buying a pair soon. Oh, thank you. And I hope you do. It'll be really, really nice to get your feedback, and just hear what you think and see how you get on. Will you ever do nylon socks in your collection? I'm hoping so. So this is another big thing at the moment, is not many places tend to do nylon socks. I'm trying to like think of the right way to say it, because at the moment it's all like jumbled in my head. So basically, not many places do, and if they do, it's a one size. And when it's a one size, basically it means it'll only fit up to a certain size, and you can't wear it after. Like, if you're a size bigger than that, or 5 bigger than that, it's not going to work for you. So this is something I am working on, but it may take me a little while. But yeah, I would like to. It would be awesome. Hairy legs in hosiery or smooth? Everyone has their own view. Do you know what? Okay, I'm going to be open and honest here. So normally I have laser done, and normally my legs are pretty much smooth, and it's great. It's great wearing hosiery. So I'm talking from a female perspective now, right? So it's normally great, never an issue. And I've actually done reviews back in the day, like a couple of years ago, when my hairs have come back. And okay, so a bit of a breakdown. If you don't know about lasering, basically you have your hair laser removal done, and what you do is you have sessions done. So first they're like every 4 to 6 weeks, then it gets less and less and less, and then it's like one every 3 months, one every 6 months, one a year, to that kind of thing, depending on your hair growth. Now, so when I first started doing it, there was a lot of sessions I needed to have done, but then at the same time there was a lot of reviewing I had to do. So there have been times where hairs have come through, basically. It's not hairy, but they're like small tiny little patches that you can see. Now, I've had different types of comments. I've had, oh my god, it's so nice the fact that you're like embracing it, you know, we need more people like you, and da da da. And then I've also had a lot of hate comments as, ew, that's disgusting, why? Okay, this flick is really annoying me. I don't get what's going on with my hair. I could just see it like in the corner of my eye, and I'm like, oh. Yeah, and I've had hate comments like, oh my god, ew, that's disgusting, that's not feminine. And it's like, you know what? A person's body is their body. It's their choice what they want to do. So if you want to keep it hairy, keep it hairy. If you want to go smooth, go smooth. That's how I see it, basically. And sometimes, you know what, people can have conditions where they can't get rid of their hair growth. It's very, very hard. Or, you know, or their hair's in patches and there's nothing they can really do about it and nothing works for them. I just feel you should just not care what people think. You should just be comfortable in how you feel, what you wear. Whether you are hairy or whether you're smooth or you're in between, you just feel comfortable. Now I don't care. Like, for instance, with lockdown, I haven't had a laser session for like over a year. I'm not gonna lie, I have got a little bit of hair growth, just in very small patches, but it is just, there's nothing I can do about it. And the thing is, I don't want to have to shave it, because that can end up messing with your hair growth and having laser done. And this is why you shouldn't really shave or touch your hairs in between, because there's a certain thing too. I can't remember the whole explanation, but there is that. You shouldn't really touch your hairs in between while you're having your laser sessions, even if it is every 3, 6 months or a year, whatever. You shouldn't. So I personally see it as, why should I shave those tiny little hair patches because somebody has an issue with it? That's your issue. That's not my issue. I'm happy with the way I am. So what? So I see it as, look, as long as you're comfortable, do what's right for you. Like, a lot of on my brand page, like on my social media, there's a lot of men who wear tights with hairy legs, and they're happy and they're comfortable. By all means, by all means. But yeah, but there's some men like, oh no, I can only do smooth. That's cool. That is absolutely fine. Whatever works for you is what I say. Okay, so that's that. God, I'm nearly hitting 20 minutes here. I'm so sorry. This is a very long video. Okay, right. Next question. What made you come up with the name by Soni Panda X? Did you have another name in mind? I did, and it wasn't gonna work out the way I wanted it to work out. But I'll get into that. Okay, do you know what I'm gonna do? Because I'm scared this is gonna stop at 20 minutes because I'm recording in like Ultra HD. Okay, let me pause, literally for like 2 seconds, and I'm gonna start the video again and see how we go. There we go, we're back. So yeah, okay, so I did have another name in mind. Actually, I had quite a few, but I don't want just some random name that didn't really make sense and this, that. And then somebody had said to me, was it one of my family members, I think, had said to me, why not keep it simple? You've already made the name Soni Panda, like, and you've always gone by Soni, like literally by the name Soni Panda. So like, why not just keep it simple and just do that? So that's precisely what I did. So because when I sign everything off, it's always Soni Panda X and obviously the X is supposed to be like a little kiss. So I decided to do the whole thing by Soni Panda X. That's how that came about. But yeah, it's just, I mean, I suppose it's like, yeah, I've built that name over the years, and I didn't think it would ever come to this. It was just like, because my nickname's either Soni or my nickname's Panda. literally people call me both. So, and that's obviously how Soni Panda came about. But yeah, like, it was just easy and simple enough to roll with, so why not? Can we get in touch with you to get some help on which size might be better for me? Of course, yeah, like literally drop me a DM or tweet me or message. However, I'm more than happy to go through sizing with you. I've done it with a lot of people, purely because it can be kind of confusing. And as much as I try to get my sizing chart to be gender neutral, it isn't. If I'm honest, and I like being honest, it isn't. And this is the thing, so I'm more than happy to help. All I'll need from you is probably like your height, your waist measurement, and just if you have got, for instance, really thin calves with really chunky thighs, I'll probably just need to know that, so I can try and figure out the best size for you. But yeah, more than happy to help. Would you ever offer a personalized service where you can help me style? Yes, I'm more than happy. So this is something I'm currently working on, which kind of ties in to my next question that I've got on my list. So it's something I really want to do, because I get asked this a lot by males and females. And it is, can you help me style? Like, I love your style, how do you do it? Or like, you know, I'm not really sure how to pair this with this, or like, will this go? Those kind of things. So I'll be more than happy to do so. And this ties in with the next question, as I said, is do you work? And if you do, like, is it part-time, is it full-time? I work full-time. So it's literally Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. And the only time I have is after 5 p.m. But even then, I'm blogging, I'm doing video reviews, I'm also answering loads of emails. Obviously I'm working on loads of different collaborations and stuff. Then trying to obviously have a home life in it, trying to as well as have some me time in it all. And then we have like the weekend where I'm trying to get everything done. So I have to admit, it is very full on for me right now. And the business, just as much as I want the business to be the main thing, it's not my main thing. It's just more of my side thing for now, until the business really grows. And, you know, I'm working with so many different like customers, I'm working with so many different people, and it's just expanding to the point it's, yeah, I can take an income from this. At this moment in time, no, I can't take an income from this, so this can't be my main thing. So I have to actually have a job to keep all of this afloat and keep it going. So I want to offer a personalized service that will be coming soon at some point. Probably just not yet, because there's a lot that I've got going on right now, and the last thing I want to do is offer something but it's taking up too much of my time, or I'm rushing it with you, and that's the last thing I would ever want to do. Because at the end of the day, if I'm going to be doing this, I want to give you my full attention and actually help you through this. So yes, at the moment probably not, but it will be happening soon. Okay, so is this your full-time thing, or do you have other bits to focus on too? Yeah, so as I mentioned, I have a lot going on. What made you want to post people's feedback and leg fees? Good question. So at first I was thinking, should I not? I don't know. And I actually kept tabs on it. So when I did, I saw my followers fluctuate. Now to me, this has always been the case, I've never been a big, my main focus has never been, oh, how many followers can I get? Oh, how many likes can I get? How many comments can I get? No, it's never been about that for me. And it's the same with the brand. I'm not doing this, oh, because I want 5,000, I want 10,000. No. To me, I'd rather have quality over quantity. And that is for everything in my life. I'd rather have 1,000 genuine people who are buyers, you know, who are genuinely supporting me and my brand, than having 50,000 people. They're not liking my stuff, they're not buying anything, they're basically just ghost following me. What's the point? What good is that doing anyone? It's literally for show. And to me, I see that as kind of being a bit fake. That's, to me, it's an opinion. I'm thinking, do I have to pause this video because we've got a delivery person? He might just be picking something up or dropping something off. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So yeah. So anyway, so that's that. So why did I want to post them? Because do you know what? One, I really appreciate the feedback and the honesty, and two, it means a lot to those buyers as well. So yes, there have been a lot of male buyers compared to female buyers that have been posting. But do you know what? Like I've always said, I want to support you at the end of the day. And this is one of the ways. No, oh, he's just dropping a package off. I think I may have to pause this and come back, just in case the doorbell rings. I will be back. Okay, so I'm back. He ended up picking something up. So yeah, so, oh God, lost my train of thought. So basically it's one of my ways of supporting my buyers as well. So it's, even if they are very confident, the fact that they wear hosiery, I'm going to support you. Even if you are really shy, you know, you want to be kept anonymous, you're not that comfortable yet, do you know what? That's cool. I still want to be able to support you. And that's one thing that I really, really appreciate, is the fact that they actually had the courage to obviously, you know, put them on, style them up, and send me a photo. Not many people do that. So yeah, so that's one thing I wanted to do. And then with people's feedback, do you know what? It really makes me smile. I don't think people understand how much I appreciate people's feedback. And this is something, it's just, it can get really, it can get really overwhelming, because I had so many amazing comments. Even if it is, oh my God, I've just made a purchase, I'm so excited. I cannot tell you how fuzzy that makes me feel. Like, and like I've told you in about like my brand and my packaging, I hand pack everything. So to me, is as soon as I get your order through, I'm already in the other room packing everything, quality checking it, packing it, putting my little stickers on, writing my little personalized notes to you, packaging it all up, getting everything ready to send to you. So for me, it's a huge thing. It is just a huge, huge thing. So yeah, so I always appreciate it. I always appreciate people's feedback and their leg fees and their selfies, everything. And I'm always going to be supporting my buyers, always. So yeah, it means a lot to me. Would you read it if I wrote a review of your product I purchased? Of course. It's literally to my question I've just answered, is I will post it. Obviously it will be anonymous, unless you want your name put into it, that's fine. I don't mind doing so. You just need to let me know. But yeah, more than happy to, of course. And I always will say, if you have made an account on the shop page, instead of checking out as a guest, you can even leave the review on the product you've purchased as well. So it's not just sending it to me personally in my DMs, but you can actually leave it on the product as well. Just because I'll always sort of ask you, like, if you're happy to do that, because it'll be nice for other buyers to see it as well. So I see a lot of men buying from you, which is brilliant, but do women as well? So this is a big thing I've noticed, is not a lot of women do. I don't know why. I really don't know why. But I always feel, I don't know why, but I always feel women are always in competition with women. And it really sucks. It actually sucks. I'm very much about women building women. I will always cheer another woman on. I will never see you as competition. I will always do that. I will always push you up to be the freaking queen that you are. But I've noticed a lot of women are very judgmental. They're very competitive. They chat a lot. I don't want to say the B word, but they chat a lot in a very negative light. So yeah, so it can be very, very hard. But But yeah, so I suppose whereas males tend to be a little bit more easygoing compared to women sometimes. But yeah, like it's something obviously I do want to change. I do want it to be sort of more 50-50. But then at the same time, do you know, I don't know. Saying that about the whole 50-50, I don't even know. I mean, it'll be nice if women bought as well. But yeah, I don't know. It's something I'm working on, put it that way. So this time next year, do you think you would have evolved a lot in the business? I'm really hoping so. I am really, really hoping so. It'll be nice too. Obviously, you know, more products, offering a lot more. It's like how I kind of sort of touched upon before. The business isn't my main focus, and I really, really want it to be. I want it to be to the point I'm pulling a wage from it. Because it's growing enough, and you know, and it's booming so well, because that means I don't have to look for work. I don't have to get a full-time job or even a part-time job. This is my main focus. And when this is my main focus, stuff like personal styling sessions, I could offer you a half-a-day styling session with me rather than say half an hour or an hour, because that's the only time I can give right now. Compared to if I wasn't working, I could offer you half a day, and it would be like, yeah, I will dedicate all my time to you. So yeah, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that we will get there. I guess it's a good one. If I wanted to stock your product, could I do that? Yes, you can. There's a couple of things that I need to sort out beforehand. But yeah, that is something I am, in a sense, working on and getting sorted. So then just say if people like yourself do ask that question, I can be like, yeah, of course, let's talk about it now, rather than, can I get back to you because I need to sort this out and this out and everything. So yeah. And then, can we collaborate as small businesses, promote each other on social media? Of course. I'm always up for collaborations. Happily, especially if, you know, especially with small businesses, because there's not enough of that, I feel. And it's kind of touching upon competition again. It's people think, oh yeah, you know, I don't see it like that. I see it as people should be helping each other to grow. At the end of the day, my customer market might be slightly different to your customer market, or it might be the same, who knows. But the thing is, it's why not work hand in hand and build each other up, rather than seeing each other's competition as like, no, like, I'm not giving you one of my customers and da. Because at the end of the day, I see it as you should be doing what's right for the customer as well as what's right for you. But the customer kind of comes first in a sense. Like, they're your main priority, not just, oh, well, you know, I want to be making money, that's all I want to be doing. No. But everyone's mentality, I thought it was another delivery person then. Yeah, everyone's mentality is different. I'm not knocking anything. Obviously, this is just my personal opinion, of course. But yeah, it's just, I'm more than happy to collaborate with smaller businesses. So yeah, so if you are one, hit me up. Yeah, I'm thinking of the question I had in my head before. Oh God, literally, it's gone now. That delivery person just whooshed it away with him. But yeah, so I would like to say thank you for writing in your questions. I really, really appreciate it. And I hope I've clarified a lot and answered near enough most of it. But yeah, it's just nice just to sort of get an insight into everything. And also, it's like, I like to hear these kind of things because it makes me think as well, like, what can I do better, or what could I do or change or add and or take away and all that kind of thing. So I really do appreciate it. Okay, so I rambled on for way too long now. I'm not going to make this another 20-minute video here. So I'm going to go finish my tea because I've only drank half of it. And yeah, and I will see you guys soon. Hopefully I won't leave the next video for too long. I do apologize. But yeah, I will see you